This is Troy with iGrow Salons, and in this tutorial, I'll be showing you step by step how to set up Instagram ads for your clothing brand. Um, so essentially, I'll be covering the structure of the ads, the targeting, and I'll show you how to use the Facebook ad library to get a good idea of what people are doing as far as content for ads, specifically to clothing brands. So first thing we want to do is click on the green create button. Then, since we're looking for the highest quality of traffic on Instagram, we want to select conversions. So basically, our ads will be shown to people who are likely to come over to our site and take specific actions such as adding products to cart, initiating checkout, and purchasing. So um, we can name this audience test, and we can do the date 3/14. So everything we'll leave as is, and we're going to click next. So we're going to do two different ad sets. So we're basically going to target two different interests, and we're going to separate them. So one budget will be for interest A, one budget will be for interest B. So our conversion event location is going to be our website. Our conversion event is going to be purchase. So we're telling Instagram, hey, go find us people who are likely to buy our products. So depending on what your overall budget is, or overall daily budget, you want to split that up between the two different ad sets that we're going to create. So let's say we want to do a whole $10 per day for our entire campaign. This ad set will receive $5, and the other ad set we're going to create will receive the other $5. So skip over all of this, leave all of this stuff as is. Location, United States. Age, we can leave wide open. Facebook is basically going to figure out who to show our ads to based on who actually engages with our ad. Gender, you can leave wide open if you like as well. Again, only a male or a female will respond to your ad depending on who the clothing is for. So if it's women's clothing, Facebook is just going to show your ad, or Instagram is just going to show your ads to more women. If it's men's clothing and men are responding to the ad, Instagram is just going to show your ad to more men. So we can leave gender as is. So with your detailed targeting, you kind of want to play around with different interests to see, what's likely to work out for you. Some general interests you can target, just super broad interests that pretty much include a lot of people, is going to be online shopping. And we're going to deselect detailed targeting expansion. And this is going to give us an audience size of 150 million people. That's a pretty large audience. So one thing we can do to kind of chop this audience in half is click on narrow audience. So we want people who are interested in online shopping, and they must also match engaged shoppers. So engaged shoppers is a group of people on Instagram that have clicked a shop now button in the past 7 days. So now we have a total audience size of 67 million people. Then we're going to scroll down, and since we're doing Instagram only, we're going to select manual placements. We're going to deselect everything except Instagram. So this will show on your Instagram stories, it'll show on your newsfeed, and it'll show on your explore page. So keep that in mind. Now you don't have to run them on all three placements. You can separate these if you like, but for testing purposes, I will run on all three. So everything is done here. Then we're going to click next. So here is where you add your actual content. So if you're using an image or using a video, you would click here. You add your primary text. You add your website URL. Then you would choose your shop now call to action button. But like I said in the beginning of the video, we're going to go to the Facebook ad library. So all you have to do is go to Google and search Facebook ad library, and this website is going to pop up. So now if anyone is confused about, the type of content you should be using as a clothing brand, you can come here. Let's see if we can just search clothing brand. Let's see. So let's try this company. Let me think. So just since I can't think of any off the top of my head, I'm gonna go with Fashion Nova. This is a women's clothing brand. So basically what we want to do is study what other brands are doing as far as content. So if you sell women's clothing, you can pretty much scroll through here and get some ideas of what Fashion Nova is doing as far as content and try your best to actually mimic this style of content. Because clearly if they're spending money against these ad creatives, then it's working. Another thing you want to pay attention to when using the Facebook ad library is their copy. Notice most clothing brands, they don't have a lot of like detailed copy. It's usually like one line. It says hello to spring, 25% off. So a promo code and like a simple one line little deal. Let's see. Pretty. So let's try. Maybe it's all together. Pretty little things. I thought that was the name of a company. Well, anyway, I don't know a lot of clothing brands, so you can come here and play with this if you like. Not if you like, but I would strongly advise you come into the Facebook ad library and put it in, all of the clothing brands that you know of to get a good idea. Oh, here goes Pretty Little Things. To get a good idea of what clothing brands are doing as far as their ad copy and their ad content. And you do your best to mimic what they're doing. So same here, we can scroll through and see their active ads to get a better idea of what we should be running for our ads. If you found this video helpful or useful, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to learn even more about ads in detail, advanced ad strategies, optimizing your website, proper structure, everything that comes with running a successful Facebook ads campaign, I will include a link in the description of this video to my membership program where you get a Facebook, Instagram ads course, as well as 2 weekly group coaching calls. So you still get my personalized help where we meet on Zoom and I actually help you out with your ads. Again, the link for that will be in the description of this video. If you found this video helpful or useful, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Thanks for watching.